The desert treated both sides of the war equally harshly. Sandstorms brought our equipment to a standstill. Sickness depleted our ranks. What fuels hadn't been sabotaged by one side or the other provided barely enough water to survive the sweltering heat. The Germans put on theater shows to distract the soldiers. The British drank their tea and played chess. Both armies' resources were stretched too thin. Every drop of fuel was precious, and the fox became a scavenger.
In desert warfare, it all comes down to fuel and water. Berlin wants a task force sent to Benghazi, but I have other plans. We are not wasting our resources on a meaningless spritz tour. We are taking them from the British when they least expect it. The main force responsible for this British outpost is out on patrol. It is currently guarded only by reserve forces, making this the perfect chance for a raid. The few British troops left to guard the area will be concentrated around the fuel tanks, waiting for the imminent return of their main patrol. Therefore, once we have destroyed enough of their resources to justify this incursion, we must leave before the patrol returns. We will meet at this rendezvous point along the road to the north. Needless to say, we have little access to reinforcements of our own, so we must make this a lean, fast, and destructive operation. Our primary targets are the fuel tanks in this outpost. They are highly explosive, so attack them at a safe distance. Do not miss the chance to destroy any armored or transportation vehicles as well.
Panzer Pioneer standing by.
Ready, willing and able.
Orders?
You have something for us?
Moving with haste.
Going somewhere?
Commandant, you need us? Moving to location. You wait orders. Jawohl. Target confirmed. Vehicle taking fire!
You have problems. Noted. We're ready. Stand fast. What do you need?
Heading.
I've received word from our signals battalion. The British patrol is on its way back. We must finish our business before they get here.
Pioniere remain. Target. Panzer Pioneer standing.
Panzergrenadiers ready!
Enemy 18. Enemy back to you. We need Panzer Pioneers. Give up. Jawohl. Orders.
Panzergrenadiers await orders! Everything in order? Forward then. What do you need?
The eagles are moving! Move that thing! Fire! Engage that target! Get us in gear! Order! Order! Put up the gas!
Taken care of!
How many?
Command us!
Commandant! Grab your gear! Move!
Say the word! Think of orders! Move!
Get us the fuck out! Hard! Fucking now!
Loud and clear! Command with team in!
Panzer Pioneer, stand ready!
Those are coming!
Get your foot up and
Infantry
walk
down! Panzer coordinates proceed!
Don't let it fly!
Granate!
Pioniere Warhammer Jesus!
Command us! Grab the 18! And there is the use of the infantry squad down!
Down and clear! Jawohl!
Commendation! Just what we deserve! Marching! With haste! Fire at will! Break them down! Grab the 18! Say the word!
Enemy
Get
infantry
through it!
dead.
Panzergrenadiers! It will be our squad score!
Command us! Panzer Pioneer, handle it! Now!
Panzergrenadier commencing attack! Take it steady! Raise them flag!
Do something! Panzer Pioneer, stand. How bad could it be?
Grenadiers! Shifting targets!
Kommandant! Attack, Pioneers!
Night vehicles! Fuck this thing! Night vehicles!
Enemy
Loud
infantry!
and clear, Commandant! My Panzer Grenadiers can handle it!
Pioneer, don't follow my
What
Pioneers!
do you need?
What do you want? Another bed! Come on! Cut down! Capture that foxhole! Quickly! Vehicle here! Confirmed! Target is out!
Panzer Grenadiers away! Enemy troops! Maintain distance!
Orders?
The Kriegsmarine is
Do
looking like a
something!
Stop that! Infantry, help! Hey! Pioneers! Grab your gear! Infantry! Right there!
Medical vehicle! All orders!
weapon crew! Standing by!
We have secured the sector! Medical vehicle is down!
Jawohl! A simple task
Panzer
for us!
Grenadiers ready!
Don't fall behind!
Fox is fighting!
Vehicle advancing!
Kommandant, show them fury!
Orders incoming! Coordinates received!
Commander!
Weapon team here!
A strategic point is being taken from us.
Motion is in, Corps! What do you want? Enemy infantry is no more!
Weapon team! Make it quick!
Boys, we have movement order!
Command out! Stop behind!
We have vehicles available in reserve.
You have something for us?
Looks bumpy up ahead. Hold on!
Here! Catch him in the open! Infantry squad down! Ah! Loud and clear, Commander Marching! With haste!
Panzer Pioneers, stand
Enemy
ready!
ready.
Catch them up!
Hit something
Following
important!
orders!
Panzer Grenadiers ready! Set rate!
Fire! Hold up fire! Take cover!
We're eager to move! Get us the fuck out of here!
Loud and clear! The war effort needs us! Pioniere, stop here! Stand by! Panzer Pioneers, stand ready!
What do you need? Victory will be ours!
Working on it!
Accommodation! Just what we deserve!
The Signals Battalion reports that the British patrol is halfway back. Proceed with caution and speed.
What do you need?
Do
Let's
it.
go find
Prepare
some
for
trouble.
counterattacks on the line!
Medical vehicle moving!
You have problems. Enemy presence! We can't stay here!
It's big!
Vehicle moving!
Panzer Grenadiers await orders! Panzer Grenadiers closing distance! We shall get you back!
Captured, but not secure! Jawohl! Break them! Move it, Pioneers!
Panzer Grenadiers with me! Targets in the open!
Fucking move this thing!
Coordinates confirmed!
Commandant!
Stop it time!
You can do that!
Say the word! Enemy infantry killed!
Come Pioneers under fire!
Panzer Grenadiers push the back! Engage!
Every vehicle in this outpost has now been destroyed.
Coordinates received!
No stone is left unturned by the Afrika Corps.
She's got clip! Loud and clear!
Eager to get started. Ready for orders. The Fox's Panzer Grenadiers relocating. Here, I'll throw it.
I'm hit! Jawohl! Haste, Pioneers! Away from Jesus! Stop, Pioneers!
Panzergrenadiers ready! Stop this! Don't
Pioneers standing by.
Ready, willing and able. Plenty of ground to cover. We have a heading. Head.
Driver, what's the double, eh?
Warning.
Confirmed. Driver, back in your seat. Just like the Nürburgring, eh? Moving the tape. Hold tight. Driver, back in your seat. We have coordinates. Get us moving. Understood, go. Get us there. Running them down.
Orders incoming. Everything in order.
You have problems.
cigarette?
We have our
Monsters.
canteen.
Make sure they've used it first.
Piling sandbags, as ordered. What do you need? Get
All
moving.
fuel tanks
Quick
have
march.
been destroyed. Our main objective is now complete.
lines here.
We must
Get
now
them.
start
Ready.
heading to the rendezvous point.
Glory awaits, men.
Vehicle advancing on your coordinates.
Panzergrenadiers standing by. Let's move.
The engine's hot.
Panzergrenadiers relocating.
Moving the tape. Hold tight. Medical vehicle relocating.
Make it quick. We are on it.
Ready for orders. Glory awaits, men. Panzergrenadiers are fully replenished.
Ready on your word.
Weapon crew, eager. I'll take the gun. You, help him.
The British patrol is almost upon us. Beeilung! All troops accounted for. Now follow me out of this hell. The British supply line will be severely impacted without this fuel. Let us see if they can handle it as well as we did in the past.
In early July, Australian forces attacked an intelligence outpost that had been relaying every detail of British troop movements to the Germans. Rommel's reputation had grown larger than the man himself. But now, the Allies had finally solved the mystery of his apparent genius. However, the SS had arrived in North Africa with orders to follow Rommel and extend the persecution of Jews east, across Egypt, and beyond. The Allies would get their breakthrough, but it would come too late for my family.
مكانك نيا إنا يقصاخي نفتو غلا
Among the equipment captured by the Australians was a novel the Germans had used to pass coded information from a spy in Cairo. The spy escaped, but with the keys to Rommel's intelligence in their hands, the British could at last see a way to defeat the Germans. But first, we had to face the desert fox at El Alamein.
The British have retreated over 200 miles to El Alamein and are shielded by a vicious sandstorm that split us from our vanguard. We have received orders from Berlin to hold our position and wait for supplies. But Berlin is not here with their boots on the scalding sand. We are, and the mere sandstorm is not enough to slow us down. The Afrika Corps will strike now and fulfill its purpose to conquer Egypt. And end the war in North Africa. We will begin by capturing the Dire al-Shine Ridge to the north. It is of critical importance to our stand and heavily guarded by artillery guns.
Panzer pioneers standing
Destroy them!
The Kriegsmarine is looking like a sweet deal now, huh?
Hunters, watch your head! This right's about to get run! Crew, pay attention! Commandant! Panzer taking hits! They are pissed! Enemy infantry destroyed! Reload!
Pioniere receiving a wire from Caesar!
You have problems, we have answers.
Reporting! Panzer 3! Panzer 3 is engaged!
Panzer 3 is awaiting orders.
Now then, get moving!
That's what the mirrors are for. Watch for the feet! We're stopping! Medical vehicle Mannequin and fight! Panzer! Report gunner! Shift fire! Shift fire!
Enemy infantry
and ready!
match! Jawohl! Orders?
Medical vehicle installed. We're moving to capture. Infantry!
Covers work, buckle! Him!
Panzer 3! We hear you! Panzer 3 looking for cover! Jawohl! Panzer here!
Right to the tree! Commander!
Don't let them
gear!
Yes, we can do that! My crew is back up! Reverse!
Pioniere receiving you!
Walking through, guys! Get us some distance! Come on!
Reporting! Panzer 3! Glory will be ours! Jawohl back! Driver! Panzer 3! Protect the tracks! They're on our side! Reporting! Enemy Panzer! Panzer taking hit! Indirect fire!
Panzer pioneers stand ready!
Panzer 3 is engaged! We are holding the ground! Understood? Commandant! Receiving enemy fire! We are engaged! Panzer destroyed! I expect nothing less, crew! Move orders! Eye on the approach! In the open! On motion! Infantry defeated! Reporting! Panzer 3! Panzer taking hits! They're pissed! Halt!
Orders? Looks like you had a lucky escape.
Commandant, we hear you!
The enemy has located our headquarters.
Infantry dead!
Incoming artillery strike.
Light vehicle ready!
Orders, crew! We have capture orders! A little unorthodox.
Motor vehicle depot under attack.
Repairs completed.
We need to clear the guns on that ridge before they destroy us.
New Tiger tanks will be made available shortly.
Make it quick! Repairs needed. Grab your arc welder. Boys, we have movement orders. Get it fixed. Right, boys? Repair that damage. Engines running. We're moving to capture there.
Commandant, you have a target? Jawohl! Target confirmed.
My crew, the Panzer is moving. Acknowledged! Artillery position! Enemy Panzer out of action! Otto, fire the troops! Pin them down!
Attention! We have Tiger heavy tanks available to us.
Ready on your work.
Panzer 3! We hear you! Medium panzers get this panzer rolling. We're not expecting trouble, right? Mortar round! Hitting us!
We have vehicles available in reserve.
We killed a squad of infantry!
We've done what we can.
Panzer 3, we have capture orders. Crew, pay attention! Don't wait for permission! Fucking drive! We have a heading. Let's move. Panzer, the heat is on, crew! We fight! The first! Don't let them hold! We must hold! They're hitting the thin armor! Bring us the power!
The Ridge is ours!
Panzer taking it! Panzer ready! Understood! Side armor!
Italian intelligence suggests the British have established refueling depots in strategic locations to the north.
Problems, we have answers.
Destroying those will stall their armored advance.
Let's go find some trouble.
I have made contact with our lost vanguard. They are cut off from our position, but we can use that to our advantage. Our separate vanguard in the north will destroy the fuel reserves in that area. We may run out of supplies, but so will the enemy. After destroying the reserves, they will reunite with our forces in the south. We will need every man in our forces to defend Deir el-Shein. I anticipate fierce British attempts to retake the ridge. Signals have informed me of deadly new additions to the British armored forces. Their heavy armor is a force to be reckoned with, but no matter what happens, we must hold the line. The sandstorm has also cut our radio communications with Berlin. Re-establishing that is a low priority. No one can stop us now. We will end this on our terms.
Panzer Pioneer standing by. What do you need? The Kriegsmarine is looking like a sweet deal now, huh?
Panzer 3 is eager to move.
You have problems, we have answers.
Ready, willing and able.
Panzerjäger awaiting the... So we can be
Ready for
upgraded.
orders.
Good to know.
Pushing the lights,
Ready on
one
your
step
work.
at a time.
Panzer Pioneers
Engines,
entering
we're
enemy
moving.
territory.
Recon
Otto,
grid.
back
Reconnaissance
in your
vehicle
seat.
moving to grid point.
Medium panzers with driver. We have capture orders. A little unorthodox. That location must be ours. I want defensive positions around the point. Shit! Enemy infantry down! I want all targets location! Panzer 3, we hear you! Keep going! Where are they? Infantry! Master infantry! Enemy infantry destroyed! Reload! Let infantry fire! Let them
Recon
risk it!
vehicle. Christian, front heading.
My crew
I'll
is
get
ready
us
for
there.
orders! Eye on the approach! Behind me, infantry target!
What do you need?
Suppress
Come
them!
on, Panzer Pioneer!
Infantry there! Reporting! Just! Punch! Move orders! Eye on the approach! Forward! Let's take them down! Shit! Anti-tank fire! Back! Back! Back us up!
Panzer Grenadier!
What do you need? Anti-tank destroyed! We live to fight another day!
Utility vehicle, ready!
Panzer 3! We hear you!
Not our best work! Command us!
Panzer engaging the enemy! Fire! Panzer 3, we hear you!
Command us! Fixing what we can!
Fueled and ready! Crew! Panzer at the target! Buckle up, driver! Move!
Now give us orders!
Not our
Reporting!
best work!
Panzer 3!
We shall get it! Panzer Grenadiers
Listen up.
closing distance!
Wait,
Panzerjäger
we're moving
advancing!
to capture! We're moving to capture! Radio silence! We haven't anyone
Requesting barrage and free infantry.
defeated!
What is ours?
Reporting! Panzer 3! Target sighted! Again!
Coming close! Sight!
Secure! Jawohl! Watch your heads! This ride's about to get rough! Drive or die! That location must be ours! I want defensive positions around the point! Enemy Panzer! We're holding the ground! Understood? Driver! Seize!
Loud and clear! Come on, get to it, man! We are holding up the war!
Panzerjäger
We've done this
awaiting
1,000
the word.
times! Right, man?
Orders! How many times have we thrown a track? And how many times was it my fault?
Not our best work!
We have the point! No, Panzerjäger advancing!
My crew needs relocating. I want your weapon inspection as we move. Relocating. I want your weapon inspection as we move. Enemy target ahead! Into position! Traverse! I want eyes on the target!
Recon vehicle, standing by. Moving to location.
Under fire! Under heavy fire! Back! Back! Back us up! Commandant, back! Driver! Albert! Watch out there! Panzer! Otto, you know what to do! Confirm! Clean up! Don't let the flank! Enemy infantry! Hold it down! Advance! Say hello! Target confirmed! Fire! Orders! Eye on the approach! Now! Taking hit! My crew is ready! Panzer 3, we hear you! Keep bearing down! Faster! Or I'll give Otto your seat! Good infantry firing at us! Otto! Open up! Fire! Fire all!
Pionier, stand fast! Stand fast!
Enemy troopers knocked down! Eyes open for Dragon!
We're receiving you.
We kill this squad of infantry! Panzer 3, we hear you! Reporting! Panzer 3! Panzer engaging the enemy!
Commander!
Fire!
Initiate repair!
Their fuel reserves are gone. We are now on equal grounds. Let us prove to the British who has the armored superiority on the field of battle. Signals indicate the British are mobilizing a push from their trench lines.
Location secure!
Destroying the fuel reserves has bought us some time. We will use their moment of hesitation to prepare an equally deadly defense.
Tiger 1, Commandant.
You need a heavy panzer? MG retrofit!
Vanguard, you have demonstrated true valor against unsurmountable odds. But your strength is still needed at the ridge.
We're going in!
Return to our headquarters and let us rejoin forces.
Complaints from us.
Good job, Will.
Panzer, they're hands off it! They're pissed!
Make it quick!
Upgrade complete! Round stone!
They're pissed!
vehicle standing by.
Fox is fine here.
Let's see what they're up to. Fire! Under heavy fire! Hunter 3 looking for promotion, boy! Maybe we get some meal at last! Throttle up, driver! Move! Watch your head!
You get in gear.
About to get
We have a
lost.
heading.
Fueled and ready!
We've cut.
Things down! Shift target! Medium Panzer is ready! Crossing the front line! Panzer 3 is engaged! Panzer! We fire! Let's infantry fire! Let's not risk it! It will be done!
You have problems, we have answers.
Don't wait for permission! Locations...
The engine's warm and driver, get us moving.
Panzer 3 is eager to get everything done!
Recon vehicle standing by.
Come on, men.
Understood.
Tiger
Take
taking
advance
over
of
fire.
fire! Lasso, it's your time to shine! Glory, once again! Taking heavy fire!
Come on,
We need
push
support!
Do it!
Panzer destroyed! Panzer 3 Anti-Tank!
Panzer here, get this panzer moving. Tiger confirm. Enemy panzer!
Panzer Pioneer, looks like you have a
Sandstorm
lucky
is cutting off the Signals Battalion's messages.
Get us out of here.
But I know the British are close. We must hold out on
Our
our...
coordinates. Driver, ahead.
Panzerjäger, advancing.
Utility vehicle Christian.
I see
confirm
them.
heading. Christian!
Afrika Corps! Ready your weapons!
That engine!
Panzer 3! We hear you!
Enemy infantry down.
Medical vehicle installed!
Vehicle and pumping!
Infantry defeated!
Heavy panzer.
What do you
Reporting.
need? Panzer, just fix it.
Commandant, move orders! Driver,
Orders.
Recon vehicle standing by.
Panzer Grenadiers are fully replenished.
Panzer 3 is eager to move!
Our strategic point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Light vehicle met with the Royal Panzer!
Infantry won't sending home.
Territory is now in enemy hands.
Enemy infantry eliminated.
What? No more ceremony? Move it, Pioneer! Too much power! Pioneer spin! Viva Canal!
Panzer ready!
Heavy fire!
Aerial bombardment incoming! Take cover!
Pay attention!
Come on! Hey! Do something!
Tiger, get on that location.
Defeated!
What do you need? Straight from the last
Give me a fucking headrest.
Panzer Pioneer makes what you can! Get cover!
Get the fuck out of here! Get behind us! Get us out of here!
Make it quick.
Panzer Pioneers fully
We
bolstered.
have the cage power here!
Reporting! Keep pace!
Utility crew, recon vehicle making a break for it!
Eyes open for fire!
Acknowledge the best of the best. Just got better.
Enemy infantry giving us a warm welcome! Let's recharge!
Panzer Pioneers standing by. Anti-tank weapon here.
We're heading up!
We have vehicles available in reserve. I'm the fucking thing! the capture point!
Standhalten, Afrika Korps! Keep holding the ridge!
We are working for a living! Heavy infantry destroyed! Panzer basta! Or I'll give order to your siege! Then go and help us! Jawohl! Panzer here!
Hold you for now! Commandant!
Enemy squads dead! Tiger acknowledged! We have a target!
They have retreated to their line, but I know the British. They'll be back soon enough.
Panzer ready!
You have pulled up and moving.
Grab your gear! We're heading out! Medium Panzer is ready! We're moving! Medium Panzer 3, we're getting there! Panzer 3 is eager to move! Tiger confirms move order!
Let's see what they're up to. Ready? Just like the Nürburg thing, eh?
Make it quick! We are on it! Quick march! Medical coordinates received, Commandant!
Panzerjäger, awaiting the word.
You have something for us?
Panzer Grenadiers relocating.
Orders.
Engines running! Panzer 3 will get there! Once we get this Panzer rolling, my crew not expecting trouble. We have a heading. Panzer 3 is eager to
Signal's
move.
got a message through.
Recon vehicle!
The British are moving in to flank us from the east. Prepare for a second attack.
Enemy has us in their sights! And we are done! Tigers to the
The Churchill Crocodile will terrorize our forces no longer.
Enemy infantry eliminated! Jawohl! Panzer here! Panzer 3! We hear you! What do you need? Orders! Crew! Sophioni! Aha! Crew! We have been promoted! Adjust! Panzer 3 is engaged! Breaking and fire! We fought! We just... We've cut them down! Seize target!
Pioniere receiving you! Reinforcements, straight from Mama's
You have problem,
We'll
huh?
get it fixed. Right, boys? Come on, get moving! Don't fall behind! Grab your gear! Move!
Recon vehicle, standing by.
They think they can hurt Frida?
Touching block! Bloody fucking
Infantry destroyed! Infantry dead! Adjust!
Keep protecting our flank!
Eager to get moving.
Ready for orders.
Ready on your work. Medical vehicle in staff.
We've repelled the British once again, yet something feels off. They surely have more tanks than what we've seen. An armored assault is no doubt incoming. Prepare accordingly.
What do you need?
Boys, we have movement orders. I know the engine hall is Did you hear that? Jawohl. Panzer 3 relocating. I want your weapon inspection as we move by. Understood, Commandant. We have a heading.
Recon vehicle.
Let's move.
Reconnaissance vehicle moving to grid point.
Panzer pioneers standing by. Boys, we have movement orders. Medical vehicle moving. Christian, confirm heading.
Recon vehicle. Standing by. On the double, eh?
Panzer 3 is eager to move.
Signals has sent us one last message before
Panzer
going
2
dark.
is engaged.
Reports of an onslaught of tanks approaching from the north. Do not falter, Afrika Korps. This is where we make our final stand.
Here, wait order. Recon vehicle. You're losing grasp of a fuel point.
Medium Panzer is ready.
Pioniere,
Do not hesitate. Engage. Panzer 3 on station.
Commandant! Firing on us! Reporting! Panzer 3, location damage! Yes, started! Reload!
Orders!
Panzer 3, looking for trouble! We hear you! Medium Panzer, we have a heading. Let's move. Get this Panzer rolling. We're not expecting trouble. Right?
Hurry, Bukali. Fight.
Reporting! Panzer understood. It will be done.
British must have been delayed by our recent raid on their fuel depot. That preemptive strike may have just saved our lives.
Your sandbag wall is finished.
Don't let them infantry
Take
go
it
with
down.
them!
Find some pioneers standing. Grab your gear.
Medical vehicle in start. Panzer 3, we hear you! Attack the truck! They're on our side! Infantry defeated! Driver, ahead full! Panzer 3. Yes, sir!
moving. Bring them up.
Defeated!
Loud and clear!
Tiger confirms! We've cut them down! Shift target!
Hunter, try and engage!
Separate!
We clear this part of infantry! Enemy infantry destroyed! Yeah! Hunter taking hits! They're finished! Infantry knocked down! Adjust! Eyes open for stragglers! Enemy Panzer out of action! We're being upgraded! Heavy Panzer! Concentrate fire on the turret! Settle in! 45 degrees!
Order! Keep the pace!
MG upgrade complete!
Es ist vorbei! The battle is over! And we stand still! Afrika Korps! We have endured everything they've thrown at us. But we are stretched thin. Now we must hold our position. Hold until Germany wipes out the Allies in Europe. I do not know for how long we can maintain this stalemate. I do not know what decisions tomorrow will force upon us. But today we live.
The first Battle of El Alamein was a stalemate, but we halted Rommel's advance. 2 weeks later, a new commander arrived, General Bernard Montgomery. He brought fresh troops, and more importantly, a fresh atmosphere. One of optimism and a sense of inevitable victory. The British began supplying Rommel with false information, and under Montgomery's command, they pushed forward, driving the Afrika Korps back across the desert. And I went with them.
سليمة
إبا
أنا حلين مام
إسرداسن إلان إغا غلطنو إبا تانا تبرين كانت نوت فنجوينا وكان نكي أرمحد سفهم ناس نحتينكي أدي كان ولا أني إنها تنا يا أرسركشت أرم أدوسا زنكي
ورقي غلط بدنك بخير وعدك
With the loss of his direct line to Allied intelligence and the arrival of the US Army, Rommel was forced to retreat to Tunisia. In March 1943, after a failed attack on the 8th Army, he returned to Europe. 2 months later, the German army in North Africa surrendered. We didn't know it at the time, but Rommel's defeat was the beginning of the end of the war. It would take 2 more years and cost millions of lives, but Hitler would be defeated, just as Rommel had been. It was the end of my war too. I returned home to Benghazi with my daughter. My country and my people faced an uncertain future, and darkness would fill the decades after the war. But for now, we would rebuild and remember.